Hey guys, Other Boy Reactions here. Alright, so we're hopping back into Doctor Who. Last time we had, that pretty good two-parter, even though it was about the Daleks. They're not my favorite villain or characters, but what they ended up doing, with the human-Dalek hybrid, they turned Diagoras. I thought that was very interesting. I thought, seeing a version of the Dalek feeling, and having emotions, and having compassion was very interesting. And we got to see Andrew Garfield, so that's always good. But yeah, once again, I have no idea where this is going to take us, so let's jump right into it. Alright, this is Doctor Who, Season 3, Episode 6, The Lazarus Experiment.
So, back where you were, as promised.
This is it.
You know you need somebody.
Yeah, I should probably,
Hi, I'm out. Leave a message.
What's going to keep him from leaving?
Martha, are you there?
I will change what it means to be human.
Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Oh. How do you go back to regular life? Why?
No, I'm sorry. Did he say he was going to change what it means to be human?
Right.
It's an interesting perfume. What's it called?
How about you not fucking touch her?
Soap. This is the doctor.
Hello.
Is he with you?
Yes.
But he's not on the list. How did he get in?
He's my plus
Plus
one.
one.
So, this Lazarus, he's your boss?
Professor Lazarus, yes. I'm part of his executive staff.
This is a friend of mine. The doctor. Doctor what? No, it's just the doctor.
You can't do
We can do some
that.
work together.
You're right, mate. Lovely to meet you, Mrs. Jones. Heard a lot about you.
Have you? What have you heard then?
Well, you know, that you're Martha's mother, and... No, actually, that's about it. We haven't had much time to chat, been busy.
Busy? Doing what exactly?
Oh,
Stuff.
oh my god, the doctor getting nervous.
Tomorrow, you will wake to a world which will be changed forever.
Have you tested it first?
Somebody stop him! Get him away from those controls! This thing goes up, he'll take the whole building with it, is that what you want?
I am Richard Lazarus. I am 76 years old. And I am reborn!
There's gonna be consequences. What's happening?
Richard!
No experiment is entirely without risk.
That thing nearly exploded. You might as well have stepped into a blender.
Ugh.
You're not qualified to comment.
Oh, shut
If I
up.
stopped it, it would have exploded. This isn't about improving. This is about you and your customers living a little longer.
Not a little longer, Doctor.
Forever.
A lot longer.
An empire we can rule together.
No, not together. Oh! Does he still want to kiss her?
What's wrong?
Look at yourself, woman.
How dare you?
You think I'd waste another lifetime on you?
Oh my god.
I don't understand what's happening.
Why don't you go? Ah! What is it turning into? The fuck? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Ew! Oh my god. I didn't know they were gonna go that far.
I find that nothing's ever exactly like you expect. There's always something to surprise you.
You have to spoil everything, don't you? Every time I find someone nice, you have to try and find fault.
Tishy's a monster.
I know the age thing's a bit freaky, but it
Oh
works
my
for Catherine
God.
Zeta-Jones.
Look behind you, girl. What the fuck is that? Oh my god! My God!
Get away from her!
Oh fuck! Ew!
Vain old man who thought he could defy nature. Only nature got her own back, didn't she? You're a joke, Lazarus! A footnote in the history of failure!
I've got to go back.
You can't. You saw what that thing did. It'll kill you.
I don't care. I have to go.
It's that doctor, isn't it? That's what's happened to you. That's why you've changed.
He was biding us time, Martha. Time for you to get out too.
I'm not leaving him.
Why don't you come out and face me?
You looked in the mirror lately? Why would I want to face that?
She turned her back on us. Went in there with that thing
Oh come on!
for him.
Turn.
He must be some guy.
She's trying to save someone.
No, she loves
Jesus.
She just met him.
Is your daughter still in there with the doctor?
My God.
He's dangerous. There are things you should know.
Who the fuck are you?
Just one more!
It's kind of pitiful.
Elliot saw that too. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
Oh God. What?
Away from my daughter.
Jesus. You don't even know him.
He is dangerous. I've been told things.
You don't even know who that guy was.
Around you. Nothing but death and destruction.
This isn't his fault. He saved us, all of us.
It was
Right.
Tish who invited everyone to this thing in the first place, so I'd say technically it's her fault.
Facing death is part of being human. You can't change that.
No, Doctor. Avoiding death, that's being human. It's our strongest impulse to cling to life with every fiber of being. I'm more now than I was. More than just an ordinary human.
There's no such thing as an ordinary human. I'm old enough to know that a longer life isn't always a better one. In the end, you just get tired. Tired of the struggle. Tired of losing everyone that matters to you. Tired of watching everything turn to dust. If you live long enough, Lazarus, the only certainty left is that you'll end up alone.
That's a price worth paying.
Is it?
Leave him, Lazarus. He's old and bitter. Thought he had a taste for fresher meat.
Martha, no.
Fuck.
If he takes me and make a run for it, head back down the stairs. You should have enough time.
Just do it, Tish.
Oh my God. Oh fuck! What is he doing? Turn it up to the max! Ah. He's not dead though, is he?
I've got you! Hold on! Martha!
I'm okay.
He was really dead this time.
One more trip?
One more.
No. Sorry.
What do you mean? I thought you liked it.
I do, but I can't go on like this one more trip. It's not fair.
What are you talking
Right.
I don't want to be just a passenger anymore. Someone that you take along for a treat. That's how you still see me. Well, I'll stay here.
about? Okay then. If that's what you want.
I'll stay here.
I'll stay here.
I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'll stay here Right. Well, we've already said goodbye once today. It's probably best if you just go. What is it?
Well, I said okay.
Sorry?
Okay.
Okay, you can come.
Oh, thank you! Thank you!
Well, you were never really just a passenger, were you?
I am out. Leave a message.
Martha, it's your mother. Please phone me back. I'm begging you. I know who this doctor really is. I know he's dangerous. You're gonna get yourself killed. Please trust me. This information comes from Harold Saxon himself. You're not safe.
I didn't care about Lazarus. All I cared about was Martha and the doctor's relationship and how she was gonna be able to travel with him for more than just one more time. And it was nice to see Martha's family, except her mom. I mean, at first it started out as her mom being protective, but then she just wanted to believe the worst about the doctor. She doesn't even know him. She doesn't even know that other guy that came and spoke to her. Like, who the fuck is he? So you just believe a stranger rather than your own daughter. But she obviously has trust issues probably because her husband left her for that younger white woman. But I just hate the way she's been written. She even thought badly about the doctor when he was trying to save all of them. And it was obvious he's trying to save all of them. And she was like, oh, Martha left us for him. Like, hello, she's trying to help him. Like, and he was trying to help all of you. So, like, chill out. I hate that. But, you know, they wrote Jackie. Jackie was extremely annoying at first, too. So, and then, you know, we didn't get to know her until later. So maybe they'll do the same thing with her mother. But right now, it's like, I really don't like her. Martha just left again. I mean, I guess they could always return, you know, the same day if they wanted to. I even thought they might even take the sister, since the sister knows everything now. She knows, you know, she's seen stuff. I'm glad she's joining him, you know, permanently, at least for the time being. You know, what was interesting about Lazarus is, you know, that idea of wanting to stay, you know, young and beautiful forever, to live forever. And, you know, everyone's afraid of getting older. Everyone's afraid of dying. It was interesting how the doctor said, you know, death is part of being human. And Lazarus disagreed and said, no, being human means avoiding death. And, you know, both are true. We're always trying to avoid death. But at the same time, it's inevitable. But it's so scary because, you know, it's the unknown and we don't know what's going to happen. And, you know, this guy was at the end of his life. And I'm sure, you know, it's like the older we get, the more desperate we become to live. But he obviously took it to, you know, desperate length. He went way too far. He even killed the woman he was involved with, not even caring. I mean, yeah, she was greedy too, but she didn't deserve to die. It just goes to show what kind of person he really was by, he technically did get a second chance, but look what he did with it. The first person he killed was the woman he had been involved with for so long. And, I guess she was his business partner too. And he's like, do you think I want to waste another lifetime on you? Like, oh my God, like, how dare you? What I thought was interesting was that when the doctor said, living forever basically isn't all that it's cracked up to be, and, it's lonely, and eventually you get tired of seeing your loved ones die. And, and the Dr. Lazarus didn't believe him, and, which is understandable because he's coming at it from a human perspective of someone who hasn't lived, 900 years or however old the doctor is. And all of us as humans will never have, we'll never achieve that perspective of what the doctor has seen. We can only imagine, and, it kind of sounds good to live forever, because it seems like, you have an infinite amount of opportunities, an infinite amount of adventures that you can have, and you can fall in love with people, over and over and over, and, millions of, an infinite number of people that you can fall in love with. And, that sounds appealing, and never having to worry about dying. That, of course, sounds appealing too. That's why people like vampire shows. You get to stay young and beautiful forever. His immortality and vampire immortality is totally different because, things like vampires, they're immortal, but they can still be killed. Whereas the doctor, he can't be killed at all. So it's almost like he's almost cursed with life, with living. And with that comes a lot of death from everyone around him. And yeah, that probably would get tiring. On the surface it sounds like a great big adventure, and you never have to worry about that unknown, that we're all afraid of. And that it makes sense why he says that he has to keep traveling. He has to, because if he stops, then he might allow himself to settle down with someone and to fall in love, and then his heart will be broken if he forms a connection with someone. If he allows him to feel a connection that deep again, I'm sure he's done it in the past, and he doesn't want to feel that loss. But if he does that, he's gonna have to watch that person grow old, wither away, and die. And then, yeah, that would be tiring. A part of me is like, oh, well then, after some time passes, he could fall in love again, and, he could fall in love over and over with all these different people, and he could have all these adventures, but I think that's what it is. He can't, if he stops, if he stops traveling, he'll actually feel something, and that terrifies him. But at the same time, he's kind of looking at it all wrong. I feel like he would have such an amazing. That would be an amazing adventure in itself. Having a great relationship. With someone like Martha, or anyone that he feels a connection with. Now that I think of it, it's a really interesting metaphor for, I was going to say men, but women go through this too, but anyone, any human, any of us who is afraid of getting hurt. That's what he is. He's afraid of getting hurt, and that's something we can all relate to. And now, obviously his circumstances are totally different, but really they're not, because what it comes down to is he's afraid of opening his hearts. He has two. He's afraid of opening his hearts to getting hurt. But that also prevents him from letting love in. And I think a lot of us are afraid of that. And I think that's very interesting, and I hope they explore that a lot more. I mean, it's always been there. That theme has always been there, but I hope they really dive into it. It's very interesting. I didn't really think it was necessary to have that, you know, the scorpion type creature that he turned into. I think it would have been enough if, because it was already supernatural by, or sci-fi by him becoming younger. And it could have, you know, mutated him in a way where he, I don't know, maybe he still feeds on, you know, people and steals their life energy, but like I didn't think it was necessary to have that big monster. But you know, it's a family kids show, and they need to have, there always has to be a monster. Sometimes just people being cruel it makes them monsters, and sometimes that's enough, but it's probably too heavy for little kids. I mean, the special effects are definitely getting better. I don't know, it was an okay episode. What was interesting was this, who is this fucking guy who is meddling and telling the mother that, you know, he knows who the doctor really is and he's dangerous, and you know, usually the people who are after the doctor is Torchwood, so I wonder if he's part of Torchwood or is he an alien. Yeah, I'm very curious to see who that is. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like full reactions and early reactions, please check out my Patreon by going to the link down below. Alright guys, thank you so much. I will see you next time. Bye.
I can tell you more than me.